kind of went through the whole process of knocking that fumble out when you chased from behind?
Big 4th and 1. Just saw an angle on him, so I felt like I could make the tackle for sure. So went the extra mile just to knock it out.
I was talking to Coach, and it looked like you even waited until the ball was coming up for you to punch down on it. Just describe how that comes about.
Yeah, you could tell I was holding my arm up for like probably 2 or 3 steps, just making sure I got the ball out for sure, because I don't think he saw me coming, so I had to make sure I got it out for sure.
When Julius goes out and then Jacob comes in, does that put any more pressure on you? And then just kind of, how would you describe how Jacob played on Saturday?
Jacob did a tremendous job. Before the game, I knew if he had to go in, he would do fine. He would do great, actually. He's an exceptional player. Just throughout each practice, each week, he's always ready to go. So, yeah, I'm happy for Jacob.
How would you rate your season on a whole, yours in particular?
I would say it's been all right. We still have a few more to go, so I hope to keep improving throughout the season.
When you look at what Xavier Worthy was able to do on Saturday, knowing you face him, you faced Marvin Mims, you faced all these guys in the Big 12, going down the stretch where maybe you don't have the top-notch receivers, does that kind of give you some confidence to say, I can hang with these guys, I can hang with anybody?
Oh, for sure. But I mean, I've always had that belief and that confidence. And I feel like each week in the Big 12 it's a challenge. Of course, those big-time names, those are challenges too, but each week is pretty much the same thing. So
You're still waiting on your first college pick,
yeah.
And against Oklahoma, it was kind of hanging right there. Describe what happened that play.
You're talking about Oklahoma State?
Yes. Oklahoma State, I'm sorry,
yeah.
yes.
I mean, it's tough. You got guys grabbing you. You know, you just got to go up and make the play. That's all I got to say about that.
Why do you think you guys played so much better in the second half against Texas than the first?
I mean, Texas, they got a good offense. So we're good, they're good, and you just got to keep playing each down your hardest. I feel like in the second half, Coach Klinnerman and the defensive staff did a great job making adjustments throughout the game. So we just got new life, and that's why we executed a lot better in the second half.
Is Blake Shapen, Baylor's quarterback, comparable to anybody that you guys have seen already this season?
He's a good player. He can throw it down the field. I don't have much to say about that.
As a Lawrence kid, I know you don't look ahead, but is there any more enthusiasm about playing Kansas this year with what they've been able to do?
Of course. I mean, I look forward to that game each year. Being from Lawrence, they're doing good. So that's good to see, I guess, for being from Lawrence, and it'll make it a more competitive game. So that's what we like.
What was the experience last year of, I think you guys were the first people to actually have to go against Shapen, and to have a guy just with a lot of unknown around him, opposed to going in this year, you have a full game plus a whole bunch of extra film to kind of prepare?
That definitely helps, just being able to actually see him throughout multiple games. So we'll have a good plan. So I'm excited for the challenge.
You guys have been pretty good on the road. What's made this team a good road team, do you think?
I mean, it's us versus everybody. I feel like that just gives us an extra edge. So that's what I would say.
Ekow, what